Hey, what's up, YouTube channel? Stars down again, y'all. And this is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. Okay, this is the message. I want to welcome y'all to the Miseducation of Fresh and Fit Part 2. Okay, and I made this video because I got some comments on some of the other videos and I got asked some questions. So I'm making this video to try to clarify some of that and answer some of those questions. Okay. Here in the intro, I want to shout out to Haddonfield63 and Trollston13. Okay, because there's some of their comments that actually prompted me to go ahead and make the video and talk with them a little bit about it. So shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for the good comments and jump. Y'all helping the channel keep going by doing that. All right, so here we go, y'all. We're gonna roll on into this. All right. I sat down for a few hours and I came up with one answer to answer all the questions. So we're going to go over the fact of Fresh and Fit, do they tell the truth or not? And we're going to talk about explaining to women, things to women and stuff like that. It's kind of the first real subject. And then after we get done with that, we're going to talk about these guys are kind of living proof that their own little system don't work. I'm going to explain that to y'all. Okay. This is a different perspective. So try to listen with an open mind. Let's get started. All right. So, does Fresh and Fit tell the truth? And the short answer to that is yes. They do tell the truth. Okay. They're not lying about the things they say. Okay. And when they're trying to explain to women and tell things to women, they're using statistics and things like that. The Trojan 13 guy on the last no, it wasn't Trojan 13. I think it was Haddonfield 63. Mentioned to me saying like they're giving incels the game or they're doing this and that. They're not really giving incels the game because you really can't give anybody game. We're gonna talk a little bit about game in this video too. You can't give nobody game. Game isn't this mind control thing that they're trying to make people think that it is. Game is being able to adjust on the fly. So you don't get into the arguments that them guys get into. We're going to get into that in a second. All right? Do they tell the truth? Yes. Guys need to improve. Guys need to do A, B, and C. And women have these things on their side that affect how they move in dating. So are they telling the truth about things? Yes. Now, do they tell you the ugly truth? No. They're not telling the ugly truth. People think that it's the ugly truth because the women get triggered and stuff like that, but that's not the ugly truth. The ugly truth they need to tell you guys is that the kind of stuff they talk about with women and they try to, I guess, assert the rules on them. See, because here's my thing, guys, and I keep telling you guys all the time, women don't follow rules. They don't do that. They don't do that. Any guy that's going to say he got game, got to first understand that women don't follow rules. They don't. Not the regular rules of when I say follow rules, I mean like how they try to quote statistics and stuff to these women. They don't care about that. Women don't care about numbers. Women care about what they feel. That's it. So any guy that's gonna have game gonna have to understand that that's not how that is. You can quote facts all day. They don't care. See, a lot of people think that when you're talking about these guys, you got some kind of hatred towards them or something. No. I look at these guys as these are the jokers that I used to push down in the lunchroom and take their lunch money. These are the ones who couldn't get no girls in school. I see how they talking. This explaining thing, we're going to talk about it a little bit more because I'm finna get into that. This explaining. That was a game that the guys had to use that girls just didn't like or didn't have no, they couldn't just, they couldn't even make regular friends. These people had messed up personalities. Okay? But I want to talk about this explaining thing because you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sometimes I've been asked about because somebody asked me in this one, and this was trolsting. What about the women getting triggered and um them not liking the way things went and all that stuff? Well, see, that's what's gonna happen when you bring a guy like Myron around. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. See, like, let me tell you something real quick, guys, before I get into this explaining the women and explaining thing. If I was friends with Myron Gaines or I don't know the other guy's name even, him and Sidekick, they couldn't come. They could come to my house and chill with me and all that. But when we got girls around, no, you can't have these jokers there because they awkward. They're gonna mess up everything. Them girls gonna pack up the pussy and go home. Now we can go to the gym with these jokers. Yeah, we down here doing some business junk shit. Invite them. They good. They got a hard work ethic. But when the girls come around, they need to go. That's how I would do it. Okay. Let's talk about this explaining thing. Okay. Because I think some guys are looking at it from the point of view of he's explaining stuff to women and they're just not going with it or whatever. And if you're a guy, you watching it and you don't go with it and stuff like that. The thing of it is here's the deal. Explaining don't work. All that explaining ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all a little something here, a little life thing. Explaining to anyone that has something that you want does not work. It don't work. You're either gonna give the other person what they want, or you're not getting what you want. That's how that works. You would think that these guys would figure it out and be telling guys that too. Because that's what I do on my channel. I'd be like, you better figure out what the other joker want, and if you're willing to get that to them, you do that. But if not, you roll on. But sitting there explaining. Watch this, guys. Let's talk about your boss at work. Let's just say, right now, at this point in time, anybody that's watching this, if you could go to your boss and be like, hey, look, food going up, this and that, and you wouldn't be lying. You'd be telling the truth. I need a raise. And you would be right. But it's still on them to give it to you or not. And that's going to be based on their criteria. So then you got a choice. You can keep explaining, go play. You can keep explaining, or you can just keep working, or you can go get you another job. Look, explaining why not meet the criteria of the other person is begging. Plain and simple. This is why, and then we can get to it right now, about why this dude always triggering women, why the fresher fit people always, they trigger the women every time. It's not because of what they're saying. It's because, like, hey, they don't meet the criteria for these people to respect them. And that's funny because they got a lot of money. And they talking to, like, OnlyFans chicks. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. You talking to, like, prostitutes and stuff. But you still, for some reason, you don't meet these people criteria. That's what's showing me, personally. Because guys be asking. That's what's showing me that, nah. This joker, when the girls come around, they need to go. Anybody that's always explaining himself to women needs to go. We finna get into that in a minute here. But that's why they always trigger them. It's not because women is not going with it. They don't. Those guys, even with their money, their energy in that room is not enough for the women to respect them, to try to come to your point of thinking. They're going to tell you what they think, and that's it. But here's the whole deal. Most of the women in there probably ain't got nothing going on with them because the women be OnlyFans chicks. So if you ain't finna pay, you ain't getting nothing. And then the whole deal, you already know that's right. So the whole deal of it is they're not really worried about that. So they don't even talk to you any kind of way. That's what's finna happen. You're not finna assert no rules on them. Women in general don't do rules. And these people right here, the females that be on there, they want money. And if you ain't giving that to them, if they unless they done paid them to come there, see now they paid them to come there and paid them this and that. Oh yeah, they might have a better conversation, but they ain't paid because they got to pay to get respect. You see, let's roll on because, like I say, hey, these guys they living proof that their system don't work. I got the big three reasons I call it the big three. Okay, number one, like we just got done talking, they got to pay for respect from women. It don't come for free. Not for them. And at least they show don't show it. At least they show don't show it. Not to me. Every time I watch it, they got a chick going off on them or smacking them or doing something else or getting thrown out. Because even with your money, you don't got the clout as a man. That's the problem, guys. See, you can get all that money, but you got to have some man in you for the woman to doggone respect. Or you going to get treated like them. That's why people don't like them. That's why they get the backlash, Haddonfield, because you were saying, like, you understand about. That's why they get the backlash from other guys. Guys that understand this type of stuff. I would never want to live their life. I would not want, I'd rather be poor like I am now, trying to come up and then to be them. Have millions of dollars and no respect from women. You are lost as a man. You lost. You lost the game. Number two, they can't gain the respect of men. They can't gain the respect of men. Men don't keep explaining to women because we know it don't work. Boys do that, and I think men see them as boys. Because like in the last video, in the first video, the first part of this, the first education, I had a video of some guys and they was laughing, talking about them because they ain't got no respect for them. Not as men. It don't make no sense for you to get millions of dollars and then you can't get respect from men or women. That's what I'm telling y'all guys. They system don't work. It's showing. It's showing. That's why I say you got to look at it from another perspective. It's showing. You can see it. I don't expect young guys to see it because they looking at, okay, y'all got money and this. No, I'm looking at this right here too. Yeah, you got money, but don't nobody respect you. What kind of crap is that? Since when is having money and don't nobody respect you a good thing? I need y'all young bucks to drop the comments and let me know about that. You cannot care. I get it. I understand that's how some of this new generation is, but it's something you should care about. First off, you got that kind of money and you can't get no, you got to buy respect? No. That means you ain't nobody as a person. It means you can't earn respect. When you have to buy respect, it means you cannot earn it. It means you have an issue as a person. I'm just throwing that out there for y'all. Think about it, guys. I'm not saying you can't support them. I ain't saying don't watch it. I'm just saying, like, know from another perspective that, hey, look, these dudes doing, this is what's getting them. This is what is getting them. Number three, low-class women don't respect them or even their money, which we just kind of really got done talking about that a few minutes ago. And that's a shame. Them OnlyFans chicks, like I just got done saying, bro, if you're rich, you should not have no problem with prostitutes. You should not. Because they get paid. If you pay them, they do whatever you say. That's how I know they ain't paid them to come on them shows. They ain't pay them. They may would have had a better conversation. You see what I'm saying? If y'all got more questions, y'all drop them in the comments and let me know, okay? If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome to the videos and welcome to Alpha Squad. You like the video, like it, subscribe, share, and join our squad because this is what we talking about. We just telling the truth over here. People think that you hate these guys. No, you know what I hate? I'm gonna tell you what I hate. I hate that there's young guys out there that don't understand that. Okay, if I associate myself with this, while some of it is good, I understand they got enough good in it. That's why I don't mess with the red pills. Why I talk against it. I talk against the red pill, MGTOW, and all that other good stuff because it don't work. It's trying to explain to women to get them to understand something that is like, no. I just got done talking about this explaining. Guys don't do that. You gonna get the money and she gonna be down or not. It's kind of really what it is. All right? You can't win doing what these guys are doing, and they're not winning doing it. You got the money. You got money. What's having money with no real power and no respect? You gotta pay women, take them on yachts. You're getting called out by your friends and junk like that. No, think about it from that perspective, guys. Think about it from the perspective that I just gave y'all. All right, and understand that the reason why these guys receive backlash from men is because they're not acting like men. They're sitting around explaining, and doing all this stuff. It makes money for them. That's good. I give them that. But as far as being respected as a person, it's obvious that they're not getting that. So you got a decision with that. You can sell your soul, which it looks like what they did, or you can get it and don't be on that bull cry. This ties down to y'all. This that Go Hard to Go Home channel. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share, drop the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. More questions, let me know. I'll make some more videos. Peace.